I'm about to get some dirty laundry, dirty laundry. I got some tea for ya, for ya. You know I got it, and I'ma lay it on ya, I'ma lay it on ya in the future.
Are you ready? And I hope you're sitting down when I tell you the name of the story, because here it goes. You ready? Whew. The name of the story is I Bet Your is as pretty as your face. Yes, I said that. I'll say it again. I'll bet your is as pretty as your face. Now, if you haven't turned off the TV yet, and you're still listening to the story, let me tell you the story. And you may die laughing on this one. So years ago, two friends of mine, two very close friends of mine, and myself, the three of us went to the Kentucky Derby in Louisville, Kentucky, of course. So, you know, the Kentucky Derby, everybody's partying. And that's what they do. They party for 24 hours a day until the Derby's over, and then everybody goes home. And when I say home, all over the country and all over the world. Well, I came down to Kentucky Derby with two of my closest friends. One's this big guy, and when I say big, burly guy. He's a muscle guy. And when I say muscle guy, oh, you want him on your side, not against you. My other friend, well, he's one of my closest friends I grew up with. He was actually one of my partners in my strip club that I owned in Connecticut, which I will tell you about that story too. I've got a million stories about the strip club. Hold on to your shirts, your pants, your hats, your chairs when I tell you those stories. But the three of us went down to Kentucky Derby just to party our asses off, and we did. And we were going from party to party to bar, having the time of our lives, drinking, smoking weed, smoking hash, taking pills, just crazy, and everybody else is too. So we're in a bar, and I'm sitting there in a bar with my two friends, and we're having the time of our lives, and we're drinking, just crazy, talking to this one, talking to that, meeting people from all over the world. All over the world we're meeting people. The next thing you know, this girl comes by, beautiful girl. And me, I'm always doing crazy things. I said to her, "Can I whisper a secret to you?" And she looked at me and she goes, "Sure." I said, "Come here. I want to whisper a secret." And I put her hair back like that, and I blew in her ear. I just thought about it, and I did it. She looked at me, she cracked up laughing, she goes, "I love you." I wasn't sure what kind of, what I was going to get when I told this story. I had no idea. I didn't know what the response. But she said, "I love you." My friend, who was the big burly guy, he says, "What was the secret?" I looked at him and said, "I can't tell you. It's a secret." 20 minutes later, this other girl, hot girl, comes walking by. And I looked at her and said, "Excuse me, can I tell you a secret?" She looks at me and she goes, "Sure." I put her hair back, I blow into her ear. She turns around, puts her arms around, gives me a big kiss. She goes, "I love you. That's the best secret I ever heard in my life." And I'm laughing. My friend with the big muscles, he says, "Rick, what secret are you telling? What's the secret?" I said, "I can't tell you. It's a secret." Well, now he gets mad at me, takes me by the shirt, puts me up against the wall and says, "Tell me the fucking secret." I said, "Okay, I'll tell you." I said, what I do is I whisper in the air. I said, "I bet your pussy's as pretty as your face." And he looks at me and goes, "You tell what?" I said, "You heard me." "No, you don't." I said, "Yeah, I do." And they like it? I said, "Well, you see. These girls love it." He looks at me, "Holy shit." So now we go across the street to another bar. As we're going across the street, there's a lady cop there directing traffic. And remember, everybody's partying. So I said to the lady cop, "Excuse me, I gotta tell you a secret." And my friend, the muscle guy, pulls me and goes, Don't do it, Rick. You're gonna get us arrested. We're all gonna get arrested." Now, I had already told my other buddy the story. He already knew. So he's laughing, and he knows that the whole story was going to happen. So now I go to the cop, and I said, I got to tell you a secret. She says, what's that? And I blow in her ear, and she goes, where are you from? I said, Connecticut. She goes, I'm moving to Connecticut. If they're like you, I'm moving to, I love you. My buddy looks at me and goes, what the fuck? I can't believe this. Now remember, we're all drunk. We stumble to the next bar. We walk in the bar. And he looks at me and goes, that girl's beautiful. I said, yes, she is. He goes, I'm going to tell her the secret. Now my buddy next to me, he's crying. He's crying. And me, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. He goes, I'm going to do it. I said, yeah, go ahead. Next thing you know, this beautiful girl comes walking by my friend. And he looks at her. He said, excuse me, can I tell you a secret? And the girl goes, sure. And he puts his lips to her ear and says, I bet your is pretty. That's your face. She looked at him. She goes, you're the most disgusting animal I've ever seen in my life. Whack! She whacks him across